everybody, and welcome to the channel. In today's episode, as you can see, I'm in the car and not in the garden. I have a few things that I've picked up that I'd like to show you, and a few things I've gotten in the mail this week that I'd like to share. And if you'd like to see what those items are, stay tuned. I received a package in the mail that I ordered off of Etsy. This is a crimson passion flower vine. I was supposed to get 35. This is more than 35. I'm going to take it and place it in this whiskey barrel that's under my 90% shade cloth. I do have things growing in this barrel, but they haven't been doing very well. So I'm going to make this my passion flower barrel. They also sent me some rooting hormone, so I'll be using that as I scrape the plant and place the clippings inside the pot. The grower was kind enough to send me a sample cut scraping. Let me open this up and show you what this rooted cut scraping example looks like. This has taken a minute. They really wanted to make sure that this scraping example was protected, and I thank them for that. I hope you can see the fine little hairs on this scraping. My goal is to get as many of these as I can to do the same thing and take off for me. These little fine hairs are the formation of new roots. I didn't need to add rooting hormone, but I did. I'm going to make a hole in several areas of this whiskey barrel and add the new clippings. I'm going to lay the clippings inside the hole until I've reached the amount that I want to have in here. I will backfill and then create another space and add more clippings. If you've never propagated by clipping before, what you would do is you would take a sharp instrument and your clipping and run your instrument along the side of your clipping and scrape off several layers of the bark until you see the white part. Then you would take that exposed clipping, place it in your rooting hormone, get the rooting hormone along the part where you scraped, and then you would take that clipping and place it inside the soil. Believe it or not, there is a top and a bottom to your clippings. Now your leaves should be pointing up. I think I made the mistake and had the leaves pointing down, but I know here that I'm supposed to have the leaves pointing up. So I'm going to continue to do the same process over and over by scraping, by dipping, and placing my newly dipped clippings inside of the hole I've created. Moist soil, by the way. Once I've achieved the right amount for me of clippings inside of this container, and then I'm going to move on to a different container. Here's what that looked like. I've added as many clippings as I felt I needed. Excuse my bonnet, y'all. That was not supposed to be in the clip. But you know, I cover my hair up when I'm in the garden because I walk into spider webs and it's no fun trying to slap spiders out of your head. I'm trying to firm the soil around the clippings, making sure there are no air pockets. I will add some soil to make sure I have enough. And then once I've done all of that to the areas that I've added these new clippings in, I will water this pot in deeply. I will also add mulch after I water to try to keep as much moisture on these clippings as I can. Moisture is the key. Here we are, all potted up. Now it's time to water. I have more clippings, so I'm going to add them to this pot that has a rhubarb crown in it. It's temporary, so they're not going to live here forever. I'll be performing the exact same process I did in the whiskey barrel, trying to make sure that all of the clippings are going right side up and not upside down, scraping, adding rooting hormone, and placing them in this container before I water and then mulch. The rhubarb crown is right here, so I'm going to avoid it and place the clippings along the side. As you can see, this soil is loose and it is moist. I don't want to put my clippings in dry soil. Sometimes you'll have to clip off the bottom or a leaf or even a tendril, but you want to make sure that you clip any of those things off that might be in the way in the area where you need to scrape and dip. Now that you've seen the passion flower vine, I want to show you some other items that I got in the mail. I picked up some more blackberries, some thornless blackberries from the Bull's garden, and I hope Bull is watching. I just got them in the mail today. This is how they look. I think they look pretty good for traveling in all this weather. We've had triple digits. It was triple digits today, so they're going to go in the garden today. I'm not going to show you me planting these because I have a video of me doing that, and I'll put an iCard of that up. I also picked up some strawberries from the Bull's garden, and I want to show you what they look like. They look a little bit worse for the wear, but I'm going to put them in the garden and keep them hydrated as well as covered up and shaded, and I'm hoping that they will bounce back because it is really hot. Now a couple of leaves look pretty bad. They look pretty wilted. Might even have a little bit of disease on there, but I'm going to cut that off and I'm going to put these in the garden. And again, I'm not going to show you me planting strawberries because I have a video of me doing that. So that's what I got in the mail today. I also went to Big Lots, and I do have a video. I put that up a couple of videos ago, and so I went back to Big Lots and I'm going to show you what I picked up from there. I needed some more gardening gloves, so I picked up some gardening gloves. They had a pack of 5 for a little over $6, or it says $6, but you know, with taxes, a little over $6. As you can see in the background, I've got my tiki torches burning. I have a couple of tabletop tiki torches, and I have a couple that are on stakes, but for right now, with me being in this area, I needed the ones on the table. So I brought one of my plant stands out, and I also went to Big Lots and picked up a couple more of the tiki tabletop torches. Now they didn't have the same kind as I have, but this is similar. It's the same style, just a different color. Of course, I should have got them when I went the first time. I would have gotten a pair, but I ended up getting 2 different kinds, and I'm okay with that. So that was the green one. And then I picked up a larger one. This one is a white one. And you probably can't see it. I hope you can, but it says 25 cents sunflower. It has a picture of a sunflower, and it says seeds right there and the word tiki. So same thing on the back side, just a little bit of a larger tiki torch. And so I want to have these out in the garden. And it's really weird because this is just like a little container, and you actually put the liquid inside of here. This is like my Tiki torches that are up. I don't have them up right now, but the ones on the stakes, you just fill this container with the fluid and place it inside of here and light it. And then once you're ready to extinguish the flame, you put the cap on and the flame goes out. So I'll be filling these up here shortly. I actually have some Tiki Fuel right here. I want to make sure that when I'm out here, I'm not bothered by the mosquitoes because they've been out and they've been really getting on my nerves. So I was looking at one of my trees, my nectarine tree. It flowered this year, but it lost all of the flowers and I didn't get any fruit on it. But as I was inspecting it, as you should if you have fruit trees, you have to take a look at them and see if there's anything amiss. And I noticed that there was something that looked wrong. And it looked like it might have had something that tried to bore into it or bored into it. And when I went to the store today, I found this. Can you guys see that? Tree and shrub. It kills borers and miners, and it's an annual application. So I don't want to lose any more trees, especially to something that's boring in or something that's, you know, eating it up like a miner does. So I'm going to end up reading the instructions on this and treating that tree because I don't want to lose it. If it gave me flowers this year, in my mind, that means it is going to give me some food maybe next year. And last but not least, on the ground here, I went to another store, a couple stores, and I was able to find some seeds, some of them for the fall and some of them I'm going to save for springtime. And I want to show those to you right quick before I get in the garden. It's really hot, it's really late, and I want to get in here and do some watering because the garden really needs it. It was over 100 degrees today, so I just came out really quickly to water. But I wanted to show you all this. I picked up some more onions. I'm really trying to grow from seed this year, and so far it's just been so hot that it's killing my little onion babies. So I picked up a Granite hybrid onion, and it didn't say whether or not it was a short day, and that's what I need, a short day. But what it does, oh nope, there we go, I did see it. I'm gonna have to go back and get another pack of this. I missed it. I didn't have my reading glasses on when I was in the store, y'all. It says here short day variety, and that's exactly what I need. And it's 120 days. You can put this in June, what does it say? January through February and September through October. I need for them to stop making these words so small. So yes, you can put them in September through October. So I will be planting onion seeds. Let me show you that one more time, because I think I was moving too fast. I'm trying to do too much at one time, y'all. It's hot and I'm trying to hurry this up. Now I put in some golden top-notch wax beans probably about a few weeks ago, and I don't know if it was the birds or what, but something just completely decimated that orange pot right there. Was full of wax beans, these, and I lost every last one of them. And I got these seeds today for 25 cents. Let me show y'all one more time. 25 cents. So I picked up a few of them. All the Valley Green seeds, 25 cents. So I replaced the yellow top-notch golden wax. This is a bush bean. So I'm gonna try to put beans in the garden this fall. So that's beans. I already have some seeds soaking, but I picked up a Buttercup Squash. I don't know if I've ever had Buttercup Squash before, but the Bull's garden made it look so good because he's growing it in his garden right now. And I thought, you know what? It says 90 days to harvest. I have enough time for this, so this is going in the garden. It's soaking right now. So I picked up another packet because they don't give you a lot of seeds here. And just in case something happened to my seeds, I wanted to make sure that I had some backup. Oh, I picked up two onions. There we go. See, I thought I did, but I wasn't for sure. So 2 onions, 2 wax beans. Nope, I have 4 wax beans. See, I was doing the most today, and I didn't realize it. I picked up 4 packs of wax beans, probably because you don't get a lot of beans in here. And so for 25 cents, 4 packs. And then of course, I love peas. So I picked up some more sugar snap peas because all of my peas did absolutely nothing this spring. I think I pulled off 3 pea pods off of the plants that I planted. I planted 2 packages of 2 different varieties of peas, and I didn't get anything but 3 little pods. So I'm gonna try peas again this spring. And I have 2 more items here. This was from a completely different store. I want to say this was from Tractor Supply. I picked up the tree stuff at Tractor Supply, and I saw that they had some yellow Spanish sweet onions. And if I remember correctly, Turf Therapy grew some yellow Spanish onions last year, I want to say. And so I didn't have my reading glasses on, so I'm trying to find out whether or not this is a short day. It did say that these should be planted from February through March, so these will go into my garden in the springtime. I can't do anything with these right now, and I don't see the word short. This one says long day onions. That's what I get for not taking my reading glasses in. I'm going to give them a try. If I put them in the garden in February or start them indoors in February, maybe I might be able to get something. All right, and then this last seed I want to show you guys, and I do apologize, it sounds like one of my neighbors down the street just turned on the lawnmower, so I'm going to make this quick. The last seed I picked up, I saw, who was that? Ession's Family Garden. There you go. He was showing last year they were growing Shishito peppers. They did a pepper tasting on one of his videos, and I saw this at Tractor Supply, and I wanted to give it a try. This year, my peppers, I was not successful with many things this year in the garden. And I just want to say, honestly, that sometimes that happens. It's crazy hot. Watering is difficult. So many times there are many instances why your gardens aren't successful. I've been feeding, I've been watering, I've tried to give it shade, but there's only so much you can do when it's 110 degrees outside. So Shishito peppers, I'm going to grow me some peppers. So I'm going to start in December, and I'm going to try indoors again, and hopefully I will have less time away from the garden because I did a lot of traveling this year. I was in and out, and so that also contributed to why many things in my garden failed. I'm just going to be honest about it. Hope I didn't hit my microphone. I'm going to be honest about it. Gardening, you have to be present, and if you're not present, that's also one of the reasons why your gardens will fail. And so the Shishito pepper, it's a Japanese pepper, and it looks like you plant it from February through April. So I'm going to start my peppers indoors in December so that I can have a really nice strong plant, and hopefully the ones I have in the garden right now, they're not even giving me, I only have one pepper that's giving me fruit, which is the purple bell pepper. Everything else, nada. They're just growing. They look real pretty, but they're not producing. So that's it for me tonight, you all. I have got to water. My garden looks really bad. I'm sure you all can see it. This is the real for real, you guys. I don't hide anything. It is what it is. And so I need to get out here. I've already given it some granular fertilizer, so I'm going to be hitting it with some liquid feed, and then I'm running in the house because I've only been out here just a few minutes, and I feel like my face is an oil slick, and I have not been out here long. So if you like this content, do me a favor, hit that like button, share this video, subscribe to my channel, become a ClausenWorld family member. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you in the garden the next time around. Have a nice night, everybody. Bye for now.